Hey again, this is Frosty Kills for another part of the walkthrough. If you're following on from the one before, you will have just gone in and seen Princess Zelda. If you've never seen it before, it's a bit of an okay cutscene. You would have seen Ganondorf for the first time. He's obviously the main bad guy of the entire game. Or if you're like me and you've done the game a couple of times, you probably would have gone and gotten a cup of tea or something. So we've spoken to Zelda, had a cutscene, and this is her escort slash bodyguard, who's a sheik, which is basically like a ninja type thing. She's just taught you Zelda's Lullaby, which is the first. Off she goes. It's the first song that you've ever learnt for your ocarina, and we've just been told that we need to leave to go to Death Mountain, which is obviously up there in the sky with the ring of smoke around it. First few things, you would have gotten a new letter. That's just replaced the chicken, so you can set that to your C button, which you can do if you want because you will need it at some point. Over here on your quest status, you'll see that you've actually learnt a tune. It's there if you want it. If you want to hear it, just press A. If you're like me, then you're sad enough to have memorised it. If not, you can just refer to it there whenever you need it. And your map obviously is now increased because Hyrule Field's a massive portion. All the dots are where you've been, the flashing ones are where you're headed. Okay, so to start with, we're just going to head over. Now there's the next village that we walk through to get to Death Mountain is Kakariko Village, and there's a couple of helpful items there that I'm going to show you that you can either get now or later, but one of them is an upgraded version of this shield, which you can buy if you want, but I'm going to show you where you can get it for free. So, and a new song as well, which will become increasingly helpful. The guards obviously don't care about you on this one, so feel free. To start with, we're just going to head through. There's a nifty little side quest just here on the side. This woman here is stupid because basically she's a chicken keeper, or cuckoo, whatever you want to call it, and she's fretting because if she touches a cuckoo, she comes up in goosebumps or a rash or something, but she's a cuckoo farmer, so good career choice there. Basically, she's lost all cuckoos. They're running around town, as you might not be able to see there because of my camera. There's one there. Don't slash them too much. If you hit them with your sword too many times, they go absolutely crazy and they'll flock around. And the only way to get them to stop battering you is to go inside a house. If they will kill you, basically. You can do that, and she'll give you an item. I'm pretty sure it's either a bottle or a chicken. I can't remember which. I will do that, but I'm not going to add it into this video because it'll take up too much time. I would suggest doing it though when you've got a chance to do it. So basically, you're in the graveyard. The first thing we're going to do is find the grave with these flowers in front of it. It's the only one really in here. If you go around the back of the grave... Oh, I can't because basically this little dweeb here is causing trouble. Okay, so being Kakariko Village, this isn't a field place, it's a town, even in the graveyard. So the only time we're going to be able to get into that grave is when the little kid isn't around. He's patrolling the graveyard. He'll be gone at night time, which I shall show you what to do next. If you stand on the picture of the Triforce there, use the new song that you've just learnt, Zelda's Lullaby. Which ensues a pretty awesome cutscene of Link being pwned by lightning. Well, not as such, but it's always a giggle. Gravestone explodes, Link screams, pwned. Big hole in ground. Win-win. Okay, so once you get control, just drop down the hole. Simple. Okay, so this is the royal family's tomb. Before you go any further, there are a keese, which is basically a bat just above you. You'll want to kill it. You can hang around for them to die if you want. Right, before you move anywhere, there are two on the floor. If you go too near them, they take off and fly around, which makes life very difficult. So if you can shoot them while they're still kind of stationary, it makes life a lot easier. If you look around, I think there's some more on the walls somewhere. There he is. There's only one on the wall, if I remember correctly. That opens up the door in front of you. Now this next area is covered with toxic slime and the first appearance of zombies. These scream, which paralyse you, so they take a lot to kill. They'll slowly walk towards you, so rather than having your blood sucked, I think it's actually easier usually just to jump through the toxic sludge. It hurts, but you know, you'll get over it. It's better than being raped by a zombie, and it actually almost looks like rape. They jump on your back and start sucking your blood, basically. If you just check the memorial, someone's kind of scribbled a song. It's the secret melody of the Composer Brothers. This is the Sun Song. Now, this is a very helpful song because once you've learnt it, if you're in a town and you want it to be night and you've walked in and it's day, if you play it, it switches it to night. So if you're in a town and you play it, it will reset you and put you back to the entrance of the town, but you'll be at night instead of day, and vice versa. If you're in the field, nothing happens other than it just goes straight from night to day. You'll still be on the spot where you played the song. Okay, so that's the Sun Song learned. So now we've just got to exit. Again, zombies, so just run through the toxic sludge. It doesn't really hurt you that badly. You'll lose like a heart and a half out of the 4 that you've got, so it's really not a big deal. Step on the shiny pad and you'll just mysteriously appear back in the graveyard. Now, because you played the Sun Song in there, it will have turned to night, so that annoying little Asbo child will not be in the graveyard anymore. But the graveyard keeper is. Now, the graveyard keeper doesn't give a damn that you're messing with the graves, which is awesome, because you'll want to drop down the one with the flowers in front. This is a simple room, just a chest, no zombies or acid. Hylian shield. Now, unlike the Kokiri shield that we have got equipped, this one's too big for Link, so as you can see it's almost the size of him, so he can't use it. So when you hold R, he'll just duck. You can control the pitch slightly with the control stick, but other than that, even when you use Z target to strafe and then use it, you'll still duck down. When you're ducking with this shield, because you're not holding it in front of you, you can't deflect Deku nuts, they'll just shatter. There's a lot of shrubs over there if you need them. There's probably some hearts to refill it from the acid bath that you took a minute ago. Now, I'm personally going to keep this shield on because it becomes very helpful in the next dungeon, Dodongo's Cavern. A few tips for this area. There's a gold scalatcha there on the side. For future reference, if you don't know, this house just here is the one where you'll go in and give